Hello and welcome to Conscious Living Collective, transformative journey in consciousness with community of like-minded people from all over the world. My name is Tomek. I'm a scientist, teacher, and transformation coach. In this live session, we blend the latest in scientific research, the deep wisdom of mindfulness, and the art of fulfilled living. This is an invitation to have a direct experience, to rewrite your story, and to emerge on the other side with a renewed sense of purpose and well being. Welcome to Wednesday/Tuesday session of Conscious Living Collective. Very good to be here and very good to see you here. As always, I'm going to start with warm welcome to all the members of our community. Hello, Parvane. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Tosca. Who else I see here? Hello, Nina. I think I saw Nina just a moment ago. Um, yeah, very good to see you here. I really like the fact that I can see familiar faces. Those of you who are coming here on a regular basis, this is really fantastic, and I want to give you my gratitude for holding the space for me and making these sessions possible. Like I said in the past previous sessions, the most important thing that you as a listener offer in this session is your attention, is your mental currency, which is by far the most important thing that one can offer to other person. So yeah, here we are again in the exploration mode, meditation mode, and and I'm happy to be here. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. Today we will explore body scan. I'm pretty sure that most of you are familiar with this method of systematically scanning your inner sensations or inner sensations of your body, which in fact is not really your body because you don't have nerve connections or sensations the way we understand it from the perspective of physical senses. When you close your eyes and you shift your awareness from one place of your quote unquote body to another, you certainly have experience. But one can argue whether you actually feel something on the level of the body, okay? Because it is non-scientific fact. You cannot feel your liver, you cannot feel your kidneys, you cannot feel your inner organs, or you cannot feel your heart on demand unless it hurts and there's a pain there. So, what we're really exploring here in the exercise of body scan, and I think this is a very important starting point of this experience and of this journey. Hello, Joanna. Good to see you here. So, what we will be, Viviane, I think, yeah, Viviana from Rockville. Hello, good to see you here. So, what we are doing here, actually, through systematically scanning with awareness the inner sensations that we call body scan, we are connecting with the subtle energies of your body. This is a very important point. We're not connecting with sensations as they being delivered through your nerve endings, through your nervous system. It is, although this also may be true, like you touch squeeze your index finger and your thumb right now. There's a clear sensation there. You can feel what you interpret as pressure, right? Tension, the squeezing, maybe you can feel it in your joints. But these are all physical sensations. And as I will show, as you will go through the experience with me, as I guide you through the body scan, you will find that the nature of the sensations that you will experience will be slightly different. And okay, maybe I will rephrase it. It's not just a subtle inner energy body, but it's a combination of the physical perception, but only in the case when there's a tension or discomfort or some sort of pain or any other sensation of the physical nature, but mostly is the inner sensation of the subtle energy body. And this is not something that is very easy to come by. You will, the way I run a body scan is not the very slow, bit by bit. I'd rather my way of running a body scan or guiding you through body scan, it's quicker. It's like when you go to get an MRI scan, you can see magnet spinning around you, and magnet is taking, well, it's called taking images, but basically it's take the reading of the of the well, it's a MRI, it's a magnetic resonance. So take the reading of the resonance of the magnetic field with the water molecules, and this how the hydrogen molecules spin is being changes in the magnetic field. I don't want to be too scientific here, but and again, the scans are being taken multiple times very, very, very quickly. And I want to apply something similar here. Rather than spending a lot of time on one part of the body, we will be scanning our body fairly quickly. We do a couple of scans, and you will have this way notes that you can compare between the scans. And that will tell you what actually you are feeling. You will build your confidence with the body scan and how to connect with the subtle energies of your body. And this will be very apparent in the parts of your body when you scan, when you don't feel anything. When I say feel, when you don't have a perception of any subtle energies. And that's going to always happen in some part of the body. But the more you do it, the more attune yourself to that subtle energy body, the more you train your awareness in the interaction with your subtle energy body, the better you get at it and the more amplified the sensations are. Okay? And as I always say, body scan can be used as a diagnostic tool in the very sense that we talk about diagnostic tools when you go to hospital or to see a doctor, when it's MRI, when it's a CAT scan, or any or echo or ultrasound. These are physical ways of taking an image of your physical body, and they are limited, depends on the method, to seeing different things. However, I want to encourage you to take a look at the body scan as we do it today as an everyday tool for diagnosing your body. And the more often you do it, the more carefully you do it, the better you get at it, and you can get a pretty good sense of what is happening within your body and how to use it to improve your well-being. So now imagine having a tool. You don't have to go to a doctor. You don't have to go anywhere for that matter. And you can get access to very accurate, tailored information to what's happening within you. As a matter of fact, you can get so good at it that you can, as I do, you can detect changes within your body way before a illness sets in. These days, because I'm paying attention to what is happening with my body, fortunately, because of that, I have not been sick for a long, long time. And I come down with some minor flu or basically like maybe a heavy tiredness, but it was nothing major, nothing that would debilitate me in a way that I would have to go to bed and spend time in bed. So this is, if you get to that level of being connected with your body, you can detect any disease before it sets in, and then as a result, you can actually prevent it before it gets to the point where you have to lie down or go to hospital and so on and so forth. Okay, it's a pretty incredible thing. And this is not something that you will learn from your doctor. Your doctors are not interested in, giving you a powerful tool that will be able to detect multiple mental, physical, physiological states of your body. This is not of interest of any doctor, because then this doctor would lose his job. Um, so what I also intend to do in this session is to empower you to be your own master, to connect with your body on a level that you may not have experienced before, and prevent a lot of illnesses without going to a doctor before they happen. So, to give you an example, um, one of the things that I experienced over and over again is the simple example: a spasm behind my left shoulder blade. Um, Something that this spasm could persist for days. Right? I couldn't move my neck. It was very, very painful, very sharp pain every time I moved my neck. And that happened because I was either over-exercising and I was super tired, or whatever. I slept badly. And these days, I can feel, I can physically feel that initial point where the spasm is about to happen. And in the past, I would try to either stretch or move something. These days, I simply, because I'm attuned with my body enough, I drop my hands, I close my eyes, I take a careful breath in through my nose, hold it for a moment, and I focus my attention goes with my eyes closed to that part of the body when I detect this initial setting in of the spasm. And 9 out of 10 times, I am able to relax it to the point where spasm, that high intensity spasm, which again would cause me trouble for the few days to come, never sets in. Never sets in. Another example of using body scan is to see when your body is a bit sluggish, is a bit tired, and you see that you, as I think in English language is being used, you coming down with something. Again, most of the people, again, something important to mention at this point, we are completely disconnected with our bodies. We are so in our mind preoccupied with the tasks at hand that the body becomes secondary. There's no enough awareness to focus on the body, whether it's thirst, hunger, any kind of those physiological needs. They are not being met, and in that state of disconnect, we might miss the part when your body tells you, listen, there's something, my immune system is compromised. My immune system needs more energy right now to deal with it. And I want you to rest, to give me time. I'm talking about my body in the third person right now. Um, I want you to give me some time to rest so I can deal with whatever it's happening. So within a short period of time, you'll be back to normal, as opposed spending a week or two in bed when your immune system is overpowered, when it's overwhelmed, because you didn't give it the chance to work properly, right? So we're talking about some very common sense things that can tremendously help us to manage our mental and physical health. Okay. So this is the purpose of learning the technique and understanding what really body scan is. And in my definition, body scan is training the skill of connecting with the subtle energies of your body through your awareness. Okay. And another level of when you become acutely attuned to those inner energy bodies, it is possible to feel things like chakras, the points where energy is being, in the Chinese medicine, you have meridians, you have many those energy points where there's exchange of energy, of subtle energies. And some people are so well trained that they can just sit down and say, oh, this is out of tune, and this is out of tune, this is out of tune. And they can not only detect the disharmony in those subtle energies, but they can regulate them. They can learn how to harmonize them. So once again, a very useful skill. Very, very useful skill. And another benefit of body scan, which I want you to practice with me today, is a preparation for sleep. It goes without saying that one of the biggest pandemics that we experience in the recent decades is not that of COVID, but that of sleeplessness. Our quality of sleep decreased dramatically, and as a result, we experiencing many more than usual health symptoms, because what many people don't know is that during your sleep, a lot of healing on the mental, physical, emotional healing happens due to the processes, phenomenal processes in your body, that in the absence of a good night's sleep cannot happen. All right? Detoxification, hormonal regulation, memory consolidation. So many important processes that cannot happen if you miss a good night's sleep. I'll give you an example. I went for a morning session of beach volleyball with my friends this morning, and it happened that because of the heat, we're experiencing massive heat waves, and because of the heat, my sleep was suboptimal. And when I went to that session, I could feel that my energy was maybe only 50% of my usual self. And it was immediately a sign to me that, okay, I may finish the session, but I have to give my body time to rest and rejuvenate throughout the day. So I had another activity planned for this afternoon, but I say, I will not do it because I miss on a good night's sleep. My sleep was suboptimal, and I know I have to offset this suboptimal sleep with taking extra rest throughout the day. Okay. And body scan, as we will practice today, is an excellent, excellent way of doing it. A body scan can be perceived as an extra nap that you can take throughout your day. As a matter of fact, many scientists now indicate that, I'm sure you're familiar with the concept of yoga nidra, right? Yoga nidra is non-sleep rest. Okay, so you put yourself in a state where your mind is awake, but body is asleep, and experience similar, not the same. I want to be very clear about it. It's not the same. It's not a substitute for sleep. It emulates the state of the sleep where some of the processes that happen during the sleep are being engaged in terms of rejuvenation, mostly of your body, and body regulation happens. So you can again support your sleep with body scan. Well, I'm glad you learned something, Viviana. I think this is information that it's not publicly shared. Our um, our health system, and I think I can safely say that most of the health systems are based not on healing the body, but are based on managing the symptoms. Because pharmaceutical companies and most of the doctors are not benefiting from providing cure to something, but they hugely benefit from managing the symptoms. Imagine a great example recently um, is the heart conditions, right? When you go to a doctor and doctor prescribe you something, most of the people they have no idea what they're taking. They just take it because, well, it was prescribed by someone who's smarter than me. But how many of you have asked a doctor, if you receive a medicine, how long do I have to take it? Right? Statin is a great example of it. Statin is prescribed routinely by doctors when they see that you have any heart conditions, or statins basically, it's a medicine that prevents production of cholesterol within your body, or regulates it, down regulates it, not knowing that cholesterol is absolutely essential. It's essential molecule to produce all your hormones. Cholesterol is number one um, uh, fatty acid that that is a component of all your hormones in your body, and hence is responsible for hormonal regulation. I want to check that. I don't want to give you wrong information. Yeah, about the cholesterol, because as a chemist, I want to be um, very precise. It's not cholesterol is not a fatty acid. It's a it's a sterile. Yeah, it's a part of animal fats and oils, but it's not an oil or fatty acid. Obviously, not. The structure is different. Sorry, I just want to confirm that for myself, so I don't give you a incorrect information. Anyway, cholesterol, it's absolutely essential. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. Our hormones, as I said, our hormones, most of the hormones are synthesized from cholesterol. The cholesterol structure, chemical structure, it's a big part of most of the hormones. So yeah, it's absolutely essential. So when you go on statins, I know some of my friends, they've been on statins for years, and the doctors will never tell them that they have to stop them. They will have to take them for the rest of their lives, according to the doctors, without checking if they really need it. So again, managing the symptoms, not offering the cure. However, if you attune with your body, you not only can avoid being sick, but you can maintain your optimal health at most time, right? For not cost at all, for not cost to you, right? The only cost is your effort that you put in training yourself with being attuned with your subtle energies of your body. So to summarize, before we jump into the practice, we are going to use a method of body scan to connect you. First of all, first objective, to connect you with the subtle energies of your body. Second of all, to get yourself known better, because as I said, we very often are disconnected with the perception of our body. Being trapped in our mind most of the time, we lose connection with our body. We lose connection with our basic instincts. So this method will help you to reconnect with the basic functions of your body, like hunger, thirst, uh, knowing when to rest, and so on and so forth. This absolutely basic functions that we are disconnected with. And third of all, the intention behind this is to use it as a very helpful tool of rejuvenation, or also preparation for sleep. Do we have any questions before we start? JB, what do you think about anxiety meds and antidepressants? They certainly have the place in certain cases. Okay, there's a golden rule, particularly in pharmacology, but also a rule that can be applied to any aspect of your life. Everything in moderation. right? Antidepressants, antibiotics, they can be of great service, but if abused, they can cause many problems. And I could spend an entire session talking about how our immune system is compromised by the abuse of antibiotics and how our biome or microbiome in our gut is also compromised because of the abuse of antibiotics. Antidepressants, the same thing. I had a chance to work with people that were on antidepressants and anti-anxiety drugs, and again, they are very addictive. So rather than solving the problem, you substitute one problem with another, and the another problem again is managed by from your out of pocket money by purchasing medication, but it's still a problem. Okay. Jackie, hold on, Jackie. What's the difference between body scan and Reiki? Sorry, Jackie. Um, Body scan and Reiki, unless it's self Reiki. Again, I'm not an expert on that, but the Reiki I understand it is when somebody interacts with your subtle energy body by putting hands on you or moving hands around you, and again, without going into details of it, it's an interaction of another person with your subtle energy body in a very specific way. And body scan is, I would call it to some extent self Reiki, but you do not use uh, movement of your hands. You purely use your awareness. Body, the physical body is still. You're interacting with your awareness through touching upon subtle energies of your body. Jackie, does that answer your question? Hmm? I think there is a, by the way, there is a room for both Reiki and body scan. I think if you, I'm certain of it, actually, if you're skillful in performing body scan, you will experience Reiki very differently. The person who practices is in touch with the subtle energy bodies through practicing body scan will experience Reiki practitioner very differently. Very, very differently. Okay. Sandy mentions the topic of psychedelics. I think I have one episode of Conscious Living Collective where I consider this topic very important. I'm very serious about the use of psychedelics. They can be tremendously beneficial if done properly, if administered properly. Okay, it's a very serious matter. It's not that matter. Most of the people use psychedelics for entertainment purposes. Okay, but I think that's not how I recommend using it. Again, whole another topic. Okay, who else I see here? Anne, good to see you here. Judging by the icons under my screen. Oh, Ronan is with us. That's wonderful. Okay, let's get into the practice. Please do keep in mind questions that you have or questions that may arise, and I will try to answer them at the end of the session. But I want to give us a good 10, maybe in 15 minutes practicing the body scan. And if you haven't noticed, today we are supported by Chris Collins and his 2 hours of 432 hertz music. Please do find him on Insight Timer. He's my guy, my go-to guy when it comes to background music and meditation music. So I will play him for you. And now we are ready to begin. Okay. Testing. Everything is in order. I will switch the screen to the meditation screen. This is a body scan to help you rejuvenate and to prepare you for good night's sleep. You may perform it either lying down comfortably or sitting with your back straight, hands in your lap, feet on the floor. Make yourself feel as comfortable as possible. If there is any discomfort that prevents you from being at ease, feel free to adjust your position. And remember, this is just a starting point. And things will change as we move on with this guided process. As you get more in touch with the subtle energies of your body as perceived in this body scan. Begin by taking a quick snapshot of your entire body. Are you comfortable? Are you relaxed? Are you at ease? Allow your awareness to move to any place in your body that your awareness finds necessary. Very often, it is your shoulders where a lot of tension hides. Maybe your lower back, your stomach. If you anything like me, there's an immediate tension hiding in my jaw. And I simply allow my awareness to connect with that immediate sensations. And this is the easiest way of connecting with the subtle energy of that area of your body that needs more attention. Recognize there is a reason why your awareness is being drawn in the first place to that part of the body. Recognize that need and the fact that by moving and holding your awareness there, you are meeting this need. You are doing a service to your psychosomatic energy field that contains both physical and mental aspects. And once this is done, let us begin a systematic scanning of your energy field, your subtle energy body, starting at the top of your head, feeling and tuning into any sensations that come from that part of your body. Slowly moving from the top of your head towards your forehead, your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Stop here for a moment and consider your head balancing on your shoulders, feeling steady and centered, completely at ease. And from your shoulders, you can move towards your arms, elbows, forearms, and hands. Feel the tip of your fingers with the most nerve endings. You may feel it as tingling or any other energy sensations. Then come back to your upper back, moving downwards towards your lower back. Include your chest, solar plexus, abdomen, pelvis, genitals, and slowly move towards your thighs, knees, calves and shins, and land on your feet, including all your toes, the bottom of your feet, that is very often sensitive towards subtle energies, connecting you with the ground underneath you. And now expand your awareness to include the entire body and see for yourself if that quick initial scan revealed any part that requires more attention. Make a mental note of what has been revealed in connecting with your subtle energy doing this first run, first scan. And move with confidence to the second one, being a bit more familiar with how it works, building upon the experience of the first scan. So come back to the top of your head, move slowly towards your forehead, your nose, your cheekbones, your lips, your chin. Include your neck, Relax your jaw if needed. Connect with your head, balancing on your neck, on your shoulders, feeling steady, including your shoulders, collarbones. Moving through the left hand, left arm, left elbow, left forearm, left hand, fingertips of your left hand connect with the fingertips of your right hand, moving towards your forearm, right elbow, right arm, coming back to your upper back. You did a nice circuit there, connecting the energies within your hands, forearms, elbows, arms. Now begin scanning through your upper back and chest, moving down towards your solar plexus, your belly and lower back, your pelvis. Connect with the subtle energy of your organs, your genitals. Let's do another circuit, starting with your left thigh, left knee, left calf and shin, left heel, left foot, scanning the bottom of your left foot and moving to the right foot. Few sweeps of a brush under your right foot, right heel, right calf, right shin, right knee, right thigh. Include in your awareness both of your legs. And now moving up towards your pelvis, subtle energy of your inner organs, moving up, lower back and belly, your solar plexus, your rib cage, your upper back, coming back to your shoulders. Feel the neck connecting your shoulders with your head steady on top of your shoulders, your face, back of your head, finishing on the top of your head, and taking one deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Expanding your awareness to include your entire body. Checking in for the second time. Taking a mental note of any points of interest, places in your body to which you wish to return, or the points of your body in your body that require more attention. And now being very familiar with the travel through the subtle energy of your body, performing the third last scan, moving from the top of your head, including your face, your neck, making sure that your jaw is still relaxed and limp. Your neck moving to your shoulders. This time both arms, both elbows, forearms, your hands and fingertips coming back to your chest, your rib cage, your solar plexus, your upper back, the entire upper body, your belly and lower back, leading towards your pelvis, sensing organs, genitals, moving towards your thighs, knees, and calves, including shins, both heels, both feet, grounding yourself through the bottom of your feet, and for the last time expanding your awareness to include your entire body, feeling connection with the subtle energies. Now I give you just a short moment to stay with your body in the way that you wish, exploring those points of interest, if any, or simply resting within the intelligent energy body of you in your physical form, as I stand by your side to bring you back when the time is up. Now, express your gratitude for the experience that you have, for the chance to know your body on the subtle level. Give thanks for connecting with the needs of your body and considering next journey where you may want to focus on a specific part of your body wherever your awareness directs you. Your awareness having that innate intelligence to recognize the needs that your mind may miss. So now, to finish up and save the work, so to speak, take one more deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when ready, open your eyes and welcome back. Okay, welcome back to Here and Now. And I must say that the method of body scan is particularly um, interesting to me, and I'm particularly receptive to this method because is my scientific mind likes the systematic exploration of different parts of your body. My mind, it doesn't wander because it's engaged with the process, with the procedure, and it suits me very well. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it doing it in your presence. So thank you for holding this space for me. I'd be curious to know, how do you feel right now? Do you feel indifferent between the initial stages of the body scan and how you feel now? Did you discover any subtle points of interest that you may want to revisit later? Um, I'd be curious to know. For me, I always include in my guidance my personal individual perception, not expecting that it will resonate with any of you, but nevertheless, this is my guidance and I follow my intuition as it shows me, try to avoid um, letting my intellect to take over so I can connect. I discovered my belly and the inner kind of organs within my belly. They need some more attention for the next time. So I'll be very aware what is happening. I certainly, as I already mentioned, detected the tiredness of my body. So the body scan was very welcomed. I feel rejuvenated um, after this session. Um, Yeah, Kay says it kept my concentration. That's fantastic because every time you actually are able to maintain concentration of um, remain your concentration over a long period of time, that in itself is very rejuvenating. That's where your body has a chance to come back to itself, restore, rebalance, rejuvenate. Because your body, again, your mind gets in the way of your body very often, but keeping it tense and keeping it in a state of high alert. But when you focus your body on the process, your body has chance. When your mind focuses on the process, your body has a chance to do its job, what it does the best, without your attention and coming back to itself. So good, K. Mari, each subsequent scan relax my body more and more. Yeah, that will happen. And getting to know your body, you trust yourself, your mind starts trusting the experiences of your body. And as a result, you experience the relaxation. Good, Marie. I'm happy to hear that. The body scan was so engaging. I got deeper and deeper into it. Yeah, this is the nature of body scan. It is the reason why Vipassana method in Buddhism focuses on systematic exploration of your inner sensations. It works. It simply works for particularly for those of you who mind is very active, like myself. Body scan is the go-to method to reconnect with yourself, to experience all those benefits I already mentioned and more, and to keep your mind focused. Anna, I missed the first half. Sorry, I'll be uploading this. Yes, you can visit my YouTube channel for all the sessions of Conscious Living Collective. You can rewatch them and experience the meditations there. Um, Jackie also agreed with Marie, went deeper into relax mode, which is fantastic. I found that I need to go back to my cervical nerve. That's a very precise information. I love that, Jackie. Okay, so that's a great learning. Um, yeah, Sandy, I was pretty sure I got some relaxation benefits from your scans. I have no doubt of that. And again, the more you practice, the better you get at it, the quicker you relax, and so on and so forth. It's a skill. Meditation, relaxation, body scan, they all are trainable skills. The more you do it, you better get at it. You don't do it, the initial stages will be, will be just mild, but you will always get there with persistence and will. So yeah. Kay, thank you so much for your donation. And I want to use this opportunity to thank you for all your donations that help me to continue my work and to, well, pay the bills, so to speak. But at the same time, I want to mention that as much as your donations help me to maintain the physical part of the Conscious Living Collective and my work on Inside Timer, your attention is the primary currency in which uh, I receive basically life through these sessions. Life would not be possible without your mental currency, your attention. So I thank you deeply for being here. And thank you, Julie. Thank you, Marie. That's very kind of you. So please keep coming to the sessions of Conscious Living Collective. And as you come and as you invest your mental currency, the better, the more beneficial, no, I shouldn't say better, better is a very subjective thing, the more beneficial the sessions will be for you. And obviously, this is just one of my many offerings. If you go to my profile, you will see many, many different meditations. As a matter of fact, there are 2 new meditations in the pipeline already happening. The one that I particularly enjoy, it's called recent one. It's called where is it? It's relax and calm your mind. So I'm gonna type it in. Relax and guided meditation. Yeah, relax and calm your mind. This is very much in the vein that we discovered today. So feel free to use it. There are literally hundreds of different meditations for any kind of circumstances you can think of in my library on Insight Timer. Go there. Yeah, Parvane, thanks for body scan meditation. I was able to overcome triggers with body sensations. Phenomenal. That's a great thing. The speed of the scan led me able to focus and not feel rushed. Good. I'm glad to hear. Thank you, A. You have my attention. Thank you for giving that mental currency of yours. And I hope that my intuition that feeds on your presence here was able to deliver something of value to yourself. Okay. We're coming on to an hour, so I think it's time to conclude. Once again, thank you for being here. We will resume on Monday/Sunday and Wednesday/Tuesday. If you wish to receive notification, just go to my profile, follow me there. And yeah, that's the easiest way. You'll be always the same time on Sunday and Tuesday, the US time, and Monday, Wednesday, Europe time, and in Australia time. So I look forward to seeing you next time. And I will leave you with, once again, with Chris Collins and his 2 hours of 432 hertz music. Enjoy it, check him out, and I look forward to our next session. I see you then.